think it's only me that gets this excited about cleaning. I can't help it. The reason why I'm smiling is because this is another part of the process of the season. These are all my collection barrels I used to collect all the sap and put in the back of the truck. I've got all the buckets and barrels still out in the garage that I've got to clean. But I'm going to start with these first because having all of the buckets and barrels down here, it seems like a daunting, never-ending task. So I'm going to get these cleaned today. I'm going to start bringing the buckets and taps down and all the lines and start cleaning that. It's probably going to be about a 2-day process. What I'm really excited about is I'm going to start bottling today. So that's really what's got me jacked up. So once I start making some progress on cleaning, I can get to bottling and I'll show you guys how I do that whole process. So let's start washing stuff. Now there's something that I want to try as an experiment. And again, you guys are going to learn with me. So all of this darker water, this syrup colored water, is what I rinsed out of my turkey fryer that I just finished boiling my last batch of syrup in. So there's always residual sugar that's stuck to some of the big utensils. It gets stuck in the filters, and I don't want to waste any of this. So what I'm going to try to do, and I'm going to show you guys this, and it may or may not work, but I'm going to try to collect all the high concentration sap / syrup that I have that's stuck in the filters, that's stuck in the turkey fryer, and see just how much maple syrup I've been throwing away or how much I can actually get from all this. So just something I want to try. I mean, I've got a bottle, like 9 batches of syrup, so a lot of that syrup gets stuck in the filter. So I could be throwing away a lot of syrup. So yeah, let's see if this works. It might or might not, but it's worth a try. All right, now that the water heater and the furnace are done running, it just gets really hard to make a post or make a video when those things are both running. So the only thing that's running right now is the crock because it's raining like crazy outside. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys real quick or tell you guys real quick how I clean all my buckets and barrels. So none of the collection barrels that I have, you can see, have any bacteria in them. They've got a little bit of residual sap. So what I'm just gonna do is do a really hot water rinse, scrub it out, and then rinse it about 2 more times, and that's it. Now some people do use a light water and bleach mixture. Some people use baking soda. The most important thing is do not use soap. Soap is not your friend when it comes to cleaning your equipment. So it can get stuck into the plastic or it can get put back into the syrup. So we want to eliminate the contamination of your syrup and your sap. So I only use hot water. If I do have a little bit of bacteria, I will use a little bit of bleach and or baking soda. So that's just what I do. Now you can see I've got all of my collection barrels clean. I've got everything wiped down, so everything's drying out. So I got the fan running too, just again to try to get all the water evaporated. I do have my own separate drying towels. I don't mix, try to reduce the amount of stuff that I mix. So I've got my own set of drying towels. I've got one here. I've got one there on one of my finished stock pots. So that's about it. I get it, not really exciting, but yeah, it's important to get everything clean and dry for the end of the year so that you can store it and it's ready for next year, because next season is less than a year away already. It really wasn't a nail biter of a post. I mean, I get it, but again, I just want to show you guys all the things that I do as far as the process goes, because there's more to making syrup than just boiling. So now that I've got that stage of the cleaning process done, I'm going to go upstairs and start bringing some of the buckets and barrels and lines inside and start cleaning those again in stages, just because it makes it a little bit less daunting. Just having that whole freaking room full of barrels and tubing and stuff is just, it's crazy. So appreciate you guys watching this post. Hopefully you guys learned a few things about how I go about cleaning my stuff, and it would be really interesting to see how much syrup we can save by cleaning the filters like we talked about and cleaning the turkey fryer. I want to see just how much syrup I've possibly been throwing away, because again, I got to keep as much as I can and get every drop. So again, really appreciate you guys watching this post. Look for the next nail biter coming up shortly. Thanks.